Pablo, what has your boy Simeone got against Joao Felix?
I don't know. You have to see if Joao Felix is giving 100% in training or something like that, because when he came on against Cadiz, I think it was a few weeks ago, he scored 2 goals, exactly the same today against Espanyol. It seems like the guy is doing well, but he doesn't have the confidence from Simeone. A lot of speculation about him leaving in January. It seems he was very frustrated sometimes on the bench when he's been dropped. But he has a reason. You know, he's been doing really well in the last few games. He deserves to probably be in the starting 11. But sometimes we don't know. Probably Simeone expects more from him in training. I don't know. But obviously, he's been good and he deserves to play next game. 3 goals in 1 week says a lot from him.
Pablo, it was interesting, wasn't it, the fan reaction today, of course. So we saw the ones behind the goal not turning up until the second half to express their disappointment with the team so far. Simeone's running out of lives, isn't he?
Yes, I would say probably the most difficult moment from Simeone in 10 years' time at the club. You know, they're out of from the Champions League. They've been really poor today against Espanyol. They lost to Cadiz away from home last week. It's not been good enough for Atletico Madrid. The team is not playing well. Some of the players seems a little bit, upset because of time playing. So I don't know. Simeone have to get it right, and obviously they need to secure a Champions League spot for next season. I don't know if Simeone will stay next season or no. Of course, he got the right to decide about his future because he's done incredibly well over the last 10 years at the club. The fans love him. But obviously it's been a big blow for them to be out of the Champions League. So, top 4 for them will be the main thing this season.
Such a head scratch when you look at Joao Felix and what he's done over the last few weeks, and yet still we can't get him that starting 11.
It has to be deeper than just what he's doing.
Can Simeone not get out of his own way? Is that the problem?
It has to be. I think it was the Champions League game a couple of weeks ago. And they need a goal, and he brings on a midfielder, and you've got Joao Felix sitting on the bench, who you've paid 100 and something million for. There's something else going on. That's not a coincidence. He either just doesn't like him, they've fallen out, whatever it may be, has got nothing to do with what this guy does on the field. Because every time he steps on the field, it looks to me as though he's giving 100% and he's scoring goals, and he still doesn't get a game. So this looks like a personal problem rather than anything else.
It's a big problem if the coach doesn't. If the coach gets the backing of the club and stays, it's a big problem for Joao Felix.
Yes.
Because it's a marriage made in hell between the two of them, as Stevie said. It's not working. Hasn't really worked. It's had fits and starts. And he's at that age now where he's been there, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I can't remember exactly. But he's an experienced international player now. He's not the teenager.
Yeah.
He was a huge money signing, but he's got to resurrect his career, and that's not getting the odd game and coming off the bench, because he's a more talented player than that. But he could be one of these ones that just sees his career dwindling away because he's in the wrong place at the wrong time.
We'll say thank you very much to Pablo Zabala.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.